Hey, David here. Did you watch Gamescom Opening Night live? I did, so you don't have to. Or you don't have to again. If you're watching a video about it on a small YouTube channel, you probably already know what was announced and don't really want to watch the whole presentation again. That's okay. I took my watch back and condensed it down into something smaller because I respect your time. Gamescom is kind of a thing, I guess. It used to be like the European E3, and that's not really the case anymore. Of course, we don't even really have E3 anymore, so, you know. We're here, we're gonna watch, but first, I'm gonna crack open a cold one. Oh, that's so funny. A cold what? I'll never tell, but I will tell you it's non-alcoholic. I'm gonna push play and full screen it, and then we're just gonna see what happens.
It's exclusive right here at ONL.
Okay, he said it hasn't leaked, which we'll see. Oh boy, is it gonna be Borderlands? Oh no, it's gonna be Borderlands. What a great time to announce a Borderlands game when everybody's just shitting all over that, I guess, terrible movie. I haven't seen it. I'll be surprised if anything from this ends up in my little highlight video, because this is just
almost home free.
Probably not my kind of game. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks incredible visually, but like this just, I don't know. Real world tactical army stuff is just not, it does not spark joy for me, so.
Man, you have
Gulf War, right? Which feels weird to me. I mean, like, I was not exactly prescient during the Gulf War, but I was alive. It feels weird to me that we're making a video game about a war that has happened in my lifetime. Not the first time, of course, but just, I don't know. It feels strange that this is like, oh, what a throwback. Look at the VHS shit on the screen. Woohoo.
just like that.
I'm not that old, damn. I'm sure people who are like 5 to 10 years older than me have a much more interesting feeling about watching things from the Gulf War being, you know, turned into entertainment. It's not that I think it's off limits. I don't think anything like that. I think very few things are off limits when it comes to storytelling. The trick is just to tell the story well. I don't know. Will this be a good story? I don't know, and I probably won't know, because I don't like playing games like this. It's cool to watch, I guess.
Did you know that she got her start as a competitive Unreal Tournament player? That's right. Please join me in welcoming to ONL, sjokz.
If the question is, do you know this? Then I think the follow-up introductory line should not be, that's right, it's X.
The throwback, but I am so excited to be here tonight.
But I you know, at least his co-host this time isn't a fucking puppet.
During this Gamescom really is the best week for games worldwide every year, and I am so stoked to be back here with you.
That's a strong statement, ma'am.
Now it is to you, our gaming community.
What community? What's the gaming community?
I hope you are happy.
Is it just people who play video games? Most people play video games at this point.
That you have friends from places far away.
There are many sub-communities within video games, but like, gaming isn't a community.
That you fight for the things you love.
There's a guy who lives near me who is like, I don't know, several years younger than me. And he's more of a competitive first-person shooter type. And like, he's put holes in his wall in frustration. Like, me and that guy don't hang out.
Is here and we
won't.
Ready to play.
We don't have
Let's
anything
take a
in
look at
common.
this fun trailer.
Other than we play video games. It's not a community. Whatever. Alright, okay. Oh, I see. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah!
In my opinion, that looked like the GOAT of all remasters. Okay. Well,
no one laughed.
we are expecting
No
more
one laughed at
100,000
your
fans
joke.
at
You
Gamescom
just
this
Bombed, baby.
If you cannot be here with us, what the world
She's
gaming
nervous.
industry has in store for you. And our very own Gamescom studio is here with
It's okay,
all
so
their
am I,
coverage of
and
the
I'm
event.
not
So
on
tune
stage
to
in front of
Gamescom
like a
Studios broadcast
million
by
people.
IGN on Twitch or on YouTube. Now,
You know, because
we have
Gamescom's
some
the biggest
news
week in
on
games.
Persona 3. It's time to reveal a surprising boss fight coming to the game.
You're gonna fight the female protagonist so that Atlas can say she's technically in the game.
It's like Tartarus all over again.
Aight.
Why is it after us? Persona!
You'll never see it coming. They do this in every Atlas game. They make you fight a protagonist from another Atlas game. You'll never see it coming, though. Never.
Little Joker fun there. All right.
Little Joker fun.
Next up, we have another.
Maybe a The Following-esque expansion for Dying Light 2? That would be kind of cool, I guess. And not terribly surprising. I thought Dying Light 2 was okay. Never mind, it's just a different game. Forget it. They gave up on Dying Light 2. They were like,
There you go. Kyle Crane is back in a new zombie adventure set in the Dying Light world with 20 hours of gameplay.
Dude, the two protagonists from Dying Light 1 and 2 sound so alike that, like, I do not hear that voice and I'm like, oh man, Kyle Crane is back.
I checked the biggest single player game.
Sounds a little bit of a jam. I'm not gonna play it because I don't need another. This looks like a Soulsy game, and I don't need another one of those right now. I gotta have like several months minimum downtime between doing that again. Good lord. It took me like a month to play through Elden Ring. Like a whole ass month. Which is great for most people, but I'm in the very privileged, weird position of like, I need to be able to cover this in a reasonable time frame. A travesty. How we cover media. But I can't think of a better way to do it. Anyway, Black Myth Wukong, on sale now. I guess. Oh! So real quick, dude, it's time for Dragon Ball, man. I am looking forward to buying this game next year when it's like half off. Because this is a $70 game, and dog, I've been playing Dragon Ball games since I was a little boy. And they're fun, and it's nice to revisit Dragon Ball every once in a while. But dog, I'm not paying $70 when the cutscenes look like that. Like, the fighting looks like it'll be fun, right? And that's good, but also, there are a whole lot of not very good anime fighting games out there, so I'm not super in a hurry to pick one up. But you know what? Dog bless you if you're out there super waiting for Dragon Ball Sparking Zero. I get it. I have a very obvious question about Max Spielberg, and it is, any relation? Question mark? Y'all gonna make a Boom Block sequel at some point?
Dreaming big and building smart.
It was a joke for like,
The concept for
that
our
was a
first
joke
game,
for
even
me.
early on, felt very
I like
way
when the
beyond
actual
where we thought
developers come out and talk.
Well, I got to play this a few
You
months
know,
ago.
they're
together.
never
I had
really
a
good
ton of
at it,
fun.
but that's
Tell us a bit
okay.
about your
I'm
game,
glad that they
Linked.
do that more than like
So
get
our
PR
debut
people
game
to
is
do
called
it.
Linked, Banner of the Spark. It's a co-op action hack and slash with a bit of roguelite and town building elements. And so we blended these ideas together to create this
Man,
cozy,
the
yet
camera
highly
positioning
kinetic
and that
action
guy
game
looking at
where
his
players can brawl,
teleprompter,
build, and befriend,
he is looking
crew of
right
horrible
through my
robots.
eyeballs at the back of
In
my
it is the year
skull.
3000.
It's kind of neat looking. For some reason, it's making me think of Rad. Double Fine's Rad. I mean, not anymore, but that first bit, you know, that wasn't something I was thinking I would think about today, that's for sure.
I wanted to tell you all, we failed in our duty to God.
We failed in our duty to God is something I say to myself every day. Every morning. First thing I do when I wake up, I go, stretch. We failed in our duty to God. Then I brush my teeth, take my medicine, go for a walk,
Punishment.
get dressed. That's importantly in there.
Everything to lose. But even more,
What's the game look like? Okay, that trailer didn't even really tell me what kind of game that is. I hate that. Like, I'm not excited about something. I don't even know what it is, you know? Pardon me. Oh my god. Look at these little fellas all over a horse. I have strong opinions about those. Oh my god. Look at all these little guys. This might be a little too much for me, but I appreciate what they're doing. Wait, is it a Pokemon? Is it gonna be a weird Pokemon? It looks like Square making another not Knights game, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously that wasn't... Man, we're trucking. I don't know what kind of game that was either. Here we go. Space Marine. I got a big video on Space Marine 1 coming up. And some extra stuff besides, but you'll just have to wait and see. Maybe subscribe. You'll see something cool next month. I'm excited for this. I don't know if I'll get to cover it, but I'm definitely looking forward to playing it at some point. The thing about game releases is, like, I'm probably going to get Star Wars Outlaws. I'm not going to beat that in 8 days. So I probably won't get Space Marine 2 at launch. Sorry, Space Marine 2, but I'm a dummy who's like super stoked about open world Star Wars and hopes it surprises me. This is a really beautiful looking hero shooter. I like the art design on this a lot. I haven't played it. This is my first exposure to, I guess this is Paragons. I've heard people talk about Paragons on podcasts. But I've not played it myself. Oh, never mind. Predecessor. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is.
What you saw right there was Predecessor, a MOBA shooter built by an indie team from the ashes of Epic Games' Paragon. If you remember that one, it enters 1.0 free-to-play release.
From the ashes of Epic Games' Paragon. That sounds like an interesting story. What's that about, Jeff?
Tonight, yes, we do have...
Are you ready to sacrifice?
A lot of people really like Path of Exile. It didn't click with me, but I'm not so into ARPGs that I've ever really needed to venture beyond Diablo very far. I've played Titan Quest, I've played Grim Dawn, played some Torchlight 2.
I must.
It's just not really... It's a mindless kind of passive game for me, you know? Like, I'm not really paying attention to builds, and I'm definitely not playing PvP content. I'm not engaging with a lot of the systems. I'm just kind of like, you know, making numbers go up, but with extra steps. And you can run Diablo 4 pretty good on a Steam Deck, so... Pretty much, that's probably exclusively how I'm gonna consume ARPGs from now on, is just that while I'm watching television or something. I don't know. You know, I'm of the generation that if I'm not doing something with my hands, I'll have a panic attack, so... Don't know what they put in my water to make me like that, but here we are.
Gamescom is known for the cosplay. The vision and dedication cosplayers put into their craft is an inspiration to
I didn't know Gamescom was known for the cosplay, but I'll take your word for it.
The Gamescom Cosplay Awards on Saturday, August 24th at 5 p.m.
I thought we were going to see some really cool cosplays here.
You can watch the best.
I'm not going to tune in for another thing just to look at cosplay, man.
Tomorrow at 8 p.m. on Twitch and YouTube. Of Dune Awakening, the open world survival MMO. And news on when it's
Man, open world survival anything is kind of a turn off to me, but I read a couple of articles about this on PC Gamer that made it seem I'm not really big into Dune. I've made fun of Dune a couple of times, and I've not seen the new movie. You know, I'm sure that people are going to love the hell out of this when it comes out. It looks like it's, you know...
You begin as a nameless prisoner.
They've spent a lot of money on it, it seems like.
Choose your background, and then...
Well, this is intriguing to me. I love character creators.
And alone.
Can I make Colonel Sanders in Dune Awakening?
Hunted by sandworms.
Get in touch. Send me a review copy. I'll see if I can. Does your character creator pass the Colonel Sanders test?
Chase the moving shadows.
Man, I don't know what any of these proper nouns mean, but the game looks cool.
The choice of weapons and abilities determines your strategy.
Although, is this all gameplay? Like, this clearly is gameplay, right? There's a HUD, but is that what sniping looks like?
And then take them out, one by one, to extract drinkable water. Craft improved equipment using fabricators.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to do all of that.
In new locations with the blueprint system.
When it kind of looked like Ghost Recon, I was like, all right. But now it looks more Valheim / Minecraft-y. I'm like, I don't know, man.
A nameless prisoner can rise. Construct.
I've tried to play those big creative games several times, and I guess I just, my brain doesn't work in the way it needs to feel satisfied by that. Like, I don't have cool ideas for what to do with my base. I'm just like, here's a rectangular room with a storage crate in it and maybe a bed.
Across Arrakis.
Maybe I'm alone. Maybe I'm a fool.
Discover landmarks.
How long before I can buy a cosmetic that makes me look like the character David Lynch cameoed as in that 80s movie? What's that? We've got to collect the spice before the other guild does. Oh, reanimal. If you thought animals were cool, we're remaking animals.
That was Reanimal, the next big entry in the cozy game genre. Now, would you like to discover the secret content?
No one has laughed at a single one of this woman's jokes.
Meet Epi, the robot on our website, RPG.
I feel bad for her. She's trying.
Know-how, solve tricky puzzles, win prizes, gather trading cards, digital trading cards.
She seems fun, and she's putting energy in, you know. But man,
QR code below, and the adventure can begin.
Whoever wrote those jokes for her, or her, if she wrote her own jokes, I don't know,
is unveiling more about the
did not do a great job,
which will be released on August 28th.
I'll tell a fun Genshin Impact story while this is playing, because I have nothing to say about Genshin Impact. I don't care for it, but I did play it for a while, and I had a friend who was really into it. That's why I was playing it. This friend was really into anime, and like, you know, one of those people. You know what I mean when I say a Genshin Impact player who's like really into anime. That tells you a lot about a person, I think. And this person had a character that was their favorite character. It was Diluc, I think. He's just a rare character to get, right? Like, you're theoretically supposed to spend some cash to get Diluc. They had played the game for years, right? Like, basically since launch. It was a couple years ago, a year ago. And they had never gotten Diluc. I drew, like, whatever you get. I think it's like 10 wishes or whatever they're called. Wishes. And I got Diluc. And that harmed our friendship. Because, like, there are people like that. It's just a shocking thing to learn about someone you otherwise like. I think we should take games more seriously, but also some people should take games way less seriously. It's a fine line. Of course, the Japanese developers are the ones that are like the most prepared for this.
Before we debut the trailer, I just want to express how excited I am.
They're speaking confidently. They clearly rehearsed it.
Starting at Gamescom. Now, let's take a look at the latest trailer.
A little bit of a slip there, but very, you know, like brevity and confidence. Very important in presentation. Great. Oh my god, this game looks amazing.
We must be near its nest.
I'm so bad at Monster Hunter, but I will play this. It's a patience problem for me. I don't have the patience to be good at Monster Hunter. But I've tried twice, and from the look of this, it's so gorgeous. I'll probably try at least once more. Look at this. Good lord. Capcom comes out. The Resident Evil engine, the RE engine, is amazing.
We could do a lot worse for an interim camp.
The things they have done with that engine are remarkable. Now watch it be like made in Unreal 5 or something, and I'll just eat crow in front of everybody. But its head turns into a rail gun. Welcome to Monster Hunter. Oh no, do palicos talk? I don't know that that's necessary. Now that's a trailer. Show me what the game looks like. Make it exciting. Make sure I know that that's the game being played. And then put like a little cutesy tag on the end. Perfect. Oh.
At every turn.
Oh.
Treasure.
That's about all I have to say about this one, I think.
Feel the flames of the snowy cloud.
Hey, all you guys who were worried about it, don't worry. She's got that costume. Don't even worry about it. Oh, this is that sequel to Garu. I'm actually kind of pumped for that. I'm not a big fighting game guy outside of story content, but man, I will probably check that out at least, because I really like Mark of the Wolves.
And here at Gamescom, we are revealing the gameplay of Civilization 7 for the first time. To tell us more, please welcome Ed Beach from Firaxis Games.
What if they were like, please welcome Sid Meier? And he comes out. I like Civilization. I don't engage with it very deeply, like I don't play it on high difficulties, but I love playing some Civ every once in a while. Will the leaders clash like the fight intros in Mortal Kombat 1? That would be very funny. Hey Firaxis, if you didn't do that, think about it. Think about it. Come up with neat little exclusive exchanges between certain character matchups. I just feel like it's really telling
Fate has landed.
that Starfield, like Bethesda, is so aware that their game needs a car in it that they had to make a glory trailer for the free update that adds a car and then not tell us anything about the expansion pack. Okay.
Now, Gamescom always strives to help the environment, and the event runs on 100% renewable energy and is climate friendly thanks to ongoing
In
measures
case you
to
forgot,
reduce
this
CO2
is a
emissions.
European thing.
Exhibitors participate in the Gamescom Goes Green initiative.
That would have
by
been my
reusing their
bomb
booth
joke.
builds or avoiding single-use material.
I appreciate the messaging,
Absolutely, every bit helps. Those are great.
but like,
tips, and I
go
already utilize
talk
some of
to
those myself.
Walmart
A lot
about
more
saving the
people will,
environment,
but
you know?
now let's celebrate some of the
Like, yeah, I
amazing
could do
work
my part,
already
but
done
I'm
by
just a
Gamescom.
guy, and even if a
Yes,
bunch of us
that we
teamed
have
up,
to
it
do
would be
that.
so much less
Anyone
than just
can
the
set
average
ambitious
corporation. Not to be that guy,
decarbonization
but
targets.
like,
But delivering on that goal.
I don't know, where's
and turning
Microsoft
it into
during this part?
emission
You know what I
reductions.
mean?
And this year's winner of the Gamescom Sustainability Award is Tencent Games. And here to accept the
What?
award is Brand Irvine, the vice chairman of Tencent Games.
You're about to sit there and tell me that Tencent is like notably environmentally conscious? Please explain how.
Thank you.
Congratulations, Tencent and Brent Irvin.
Okay, so we don't really know what they did to win the award specifically. I guess
But that is not
it
the
might
only
matter to
award.
me if my
Everyone here
opinion
at
of
home can
Tencent
vote
was
for
not
their
already
favorite
like
games playable
very, very
this
low.
year's Gamescom Awards. You can visit
That
Gamescom
doesn't
now
really
to help
move the
decide
needle, you
winners.
know?
Voting will only
I get a little upset, choked up, sorry. I cry a lot. Sorry.
Woo! Male vulnerability, yes. Let it out, King. Now tell us about this thing that Amazon funded, I guess.
We've been working on it for 3 years. And I'm very
While killing the
emotional.
planet,
I'm so
you know.
And it's finally time. So please enjoy the world premiere teaser of Seeker Level.
All right, man. Is there a story here I'm not getting, or are you just pumped?
It is our love letter to games. And you can watch the series on Amazon Prime Video on December 10th. Not too far now. So enjoy.
People are going to say some mean stuff about this on the internet. That sucks. All right. Anime was going on there for a little bit.
A new look at the space fantasy of Honkai Star Rail.
Don't know a ton about
Fei Xiao, a female
Fate Stay Night.
prowess in martial arts. Okay, now we're heading to the Arkham verse for Batman Arkham Shadow. It arrives
I might only
later
know about
this year.
Astolfo.
It is a completely new Arkham story.
I don't know what exactly that says about me,
I
but
played a demo of this, and I have to
we'll
say
just let that hang in the air. Anyways, an Arkham game on VR? Tell me more, Jeff. Quickly, please. You guys play much in VR?
This rat cult spreads through Gotham like a plague.
I've tried it a few times, you know?
Even if it
because the Quest is like consumer affordable enough that I didn't have to go into debt to check it out. And it's really cool for like a week, and then I feel like I just haven't really wanted to interact with it.
The bad guys tonight!
Also, there aren't a lot of new games that come out on VR. Obviously, it's weird to say that during a trailer for one.
Soldier in his own fanatical mod.
There's
how
not a lot.
How do we find him?
Targets are all city.
Only on MetaQuest 3. Okay, well, I was like, oh man, I'll play this, but I have a MetaQuest 2, and I'm not gonna buy another headset, you know? What kind of money do you think I have laying around? So I guess I'll just never know what that game's like.
Well, that trailer was buzzing, and the whole.
Oh well.
And I have good news. Gamescom is heading to other continents. The first Gamescom LATAM took place in June.
Wow.
All of our
They really thought.
100,000 fans immersed in the
Pause for applause.
It was a fantastic show this October.
I don't know. Honestly, I'm starting to feel like the crowd is a little hostile toward this woman. Is almost, I mean, like not actively hostile, right? But it feels like they're all like, meh. I'm not laughing at her jokes. I'm not gonna respond to that. It's like, I don't know why.
Ready for another world premiere?
See?
Announced
Either that or the crowd is
ONL.
just like
Here is a
thin,
new
which
look
I guess
at
is possible.
Little
She's
Nightmares.
trying, man. You don't gotta be like super into it, but at some point it just feels like mean-spirited, you know? Oy. Papo y Yo 2.
You guys like that one? That's a beautiful game.
You guys like that one? Give him a second, Jeff.
All right, Gamescom, we have a special guest joining us next. I grew up playing his games, and many of you did too. Titles like Populous, Dungeon Keeper, Magic Carpet,
Oh
Theme
no.
Park, Black and White, and Fable.
Oh God.
He's here to reveal his brand new game,
No.
which he's secretly been working on for the past 3 years. Please join me
He's
Gamescom,
back.
in welcoming to ONL, Peter Molyneux.
The man, the myth, the legend himself. You guys are not going to believe what I can promise.
With Jeff.
Yes, Peter.
It is amazing.
And my most awkward of side hugs for my friend Jeff, who is my real friend in real life. Bold putting Albion in the title.
What the hell was I doing?
Good for him.
I'm working with people like Mark Healy and Russell Shaw and Ian Wright, the people that helped on and created Black and White, Dungeon Keeper, and Fable. Anyway, let's have a look at
Man, he tacitly tacked on that and created.
Unique and different.
It's amazing that the whatever trailer is just going to be him doing the VO. Perfect.
World of Albion, packed with stories, quests, treasures, and monsters.
Familiar world of Albion. Huh?
This is Oakridge.
Oh.
By day, you're tasked with building the town up.
Oh, he means literally the Fable Albion. I thought they were just being coy, because that's an old, like, fiction name for Britain.
Against the horrors of Albion.
Something about this just feels weird. I can't really put my finger on it, but something's just like, what is this?
You can possess a character and play in third person. My hero is now under my complete control, and now it's time to fight.
Oh dear. This... I think I found what was making me uncomfortable, and it's...
Switch back to God mode and unleash some real power.
How alpha is this footage? Because I'm going to assume the answer is very.
Okay.
Right?
Survive the night. Now...
So... Like... Microsoft owns Fable, right? Now, okay, hold on. Let me think about this for a second, okay? Squid Game, just keep your pants on. So does Microsoft owns Fable, right? Oh, he said Oakridge. You know what? It's kind of coming back around to me now. I was right the first time. He is being coy. This has nothing to do with Fable Albion because the town in Fable's called Oak Vale. And this is Oak Ridge, as in the Oak Ridge Boys, which is a different word. Okay. All right. So he's just being coy. He's controlling his hero and Masters of Albion because, you know, Albion's not a word you can trademark. That game looked real low budget. I mean, he's self-funding it, right? But I don't know what to think about that thing, man. I don't know what to think about Masters of Albion. I'm going to need time to chew that. Peter dropped a bomb on me, you know?
Has been eliminated.
Inspired by the hit show, because when you watch Squid Game, the thing that you should take away from Squid Game is, man, I wish I could be in a silly game show, right? That's what you walk away from Squid Game with, right?
How you play the game.
Making like a multiplayer, silly Squid Game adaptation video game. It feels like an indictment of culture. Something about that just seems like it should make me feel sad. And I guess it does.
In the fold.
Alright, what we got, Bandai?
Countless times.
Will it work on PC? Probably not very well. Unknown 9. The sequel to Killer 7. I don't know, that looks kind of cool. I would like to know more about that.
And this week, we are thrilled to welcome them back for the first time since 2019. And to tell us more, here's the president of Blizzard, Johanna Ferris.
I was about to say, like, that wasn't that long ago, and that's been 5 years. Man. Time flies. Anyway, what's Blizzard going to announce that no one will be happy about?
Welcome to Gamescom.
Thank you. Thank you so much for having us. Such a special time.
Okay, I'm just going to address the elephant in the room. Those are some really interesting pants.
Well, we're very glad to have you guys
I can't.
back. I know you got a big booth with Xbox.
I can't just not say, like,
Bye if you're here all week long. We're proud of it.
those pants, those space pants.
For Warcraft. We have celebrations and anniversaries galore.
I want to pay attention to what she's saying, but, like, you know,
Rumble, and of course,
when I say space pants, you say intergalactic. Space pants.
Our intergalactic space pants.
And also be on the lookout for our very first Warcraft Direct, where the team will share more in the coming months.
Her breathing says she's nervous, but her pants say,
Well, that's exciting.
how could I ever
Wondering
have been
about
nervous?
All the other Blizzard teams.
Is that saying that their expansion is going to have like 4 new classes? That seems pretty cool, right? That seems like a lot. Right? I don't know a ton about Diablo, man.
Of course, and it's my esteemed pleasure to introduce Brent Gibson, game director of Diablo 4.
I'm so sorry, but just those pants are so ridiculous that every time I see them, I'm just kind of like in awe. I mean, like respect for wearing them. Like, no kidding, but dude, they're very silly.
That awaits.
I'm sorry, but man, I'm just not interested in it if Nexon's putting it out. Like, I just know that there's going to be some really predatory, like, transactional stuff in there.
You defeated the beast.
And I don't want to get caught in that web. I'm not strong enough. I have spent too much money on that crap over time.
Aged lion.
And it's been a mistake every time. I have so many Overwatch skins. And I haven't played Overwatch in at least 2 years. Like, at all. This is stupid. Okay, so my question is, does it lean more Souls or more Devil May Cry? Because this combat's really fast. Right? But the character animations almost make me wonder.
Our alliance has been formed.
So is it a single-player offline game? Technical closed beta test. It's absolutely no. I'm not gonna lie. I was looking forward to this, and for a minute there, Civilization 7 being something in the near future kind of made me forget Aura History Untold was even a thing that was happening. Which is not great for Microsoft. You know what this reminds me of? Spec Ops The Line. So you think this will have more content in it than New Horizons? Or like, will it just end up having a lot of microtransactional stuff in it? I'm really suspicious of, I guess, a lot of games.
All right,
woo.
we got another game to show you.
Very tepid woo for Flowtopia.
Adventure, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle.
All right, baby. I'm pumped for this. Tell me more.
What if I told you there was... Does it exist? Is it the key to some lost power?
The more I've heard Troy Baker doing his Harrison Ford, the less I think he sounds like Harrison Ford.
I'm Troy Baker, and I play Indy. Indy is such a unique character. Professor, an archaeologist, a brawler, an explorer, the quintessential all-around adventurer.
He's a cool character, but I don't know if unique is the word for Indiana Jones. He's just a remix.
Cunning villain.
Like, he's very much a
discoveries.
Like a lift of pulp heroes, whatever.
You've gotta think on your feet to stay.
I love Indiana Jones. Like, why am I having this argument?
The entire globe.
Why am I having this argument with BAFTA award-winning actor Troy Baker?
Stunning, open. I can't wait for you to play it.
I can't wait to play it either. They're gonna give me a date. Nope. It's getting delayed.
Doesn't that look great? A world of mystery to explore. But you're probably wondering when the game comes out, right?
Oh, okay. All right. Okay, well, we got... Wow. Oh, man. That's something to play in December, dog.
All right, before we wrap up O&L, we do have one final game announcement for you.
Oh,
Check
man.
this out.
What they hold for last? What's post-Indiana?
This thing of ours, it's a brotherhood. Treachery and deceit do not exist among us. Do you wish to commit yourself, your life, to this family?
Is it a Mafia prequel? I mean, that's cool, but like, wow.
I'm Nick Baines, president of Hangar 13.
Swish!
Store is the first early look at Mack.
Nailed it.
That was a fun surprise, right? All right. Well,
Yes, it was.
Wrap on opening night live from here in Cologne, Germany. And we hope to see you again this December, December 12th, when the Game Awards streams live everywhere for our 10th anniversary show. It is going to be a very special night.
Woo-hoo.
Sense of where games are going in the next
I mean,
decade. We
I'll
don't
be
want to say
watching
much
it,
now, but trust me, it's going to be a very special show.
Maybe in the same way I'm watching this.
sjokz.
Would you like to do
Did you
that?
do a great job?
Yes, good work,
Thank you so
sjokz.
much, Jeff. It was really great to be here. I hope everyone had
Look at security down front. The ends rolling
show
up. They are ready.
I don't want to show you up, but vielen Dank, ihr Lieben. Ich hoffe, ihr hattet eine super, super Zeit und viel Spaß auf der Gamescom.
Well
Hooray!
done, as opposed to mine. I'm learning. All right. Thanks so much, sjokz. Thanks to everyone. Enjoy Gamescom. Have a great night.
All right. Wow, wow, wow. Give me that guitar riff out of here. Give me that butt rock out. Play me out, Jeff. All right, man. My stream got a little choppy at a couple points. Pretty sure that was me. But we had a good time. We watched just some Gamescom. I liked it. I thought it was pretty good. I mean, you know, I got more excited about stuff out of Gamescom than I typically do, I think. I honestly, I think most of the time I kind of don't pay attention to Gamescom. So, great change of pace there. What did you guys think? Did you like it? What are you most interested in coming out of it? For me, I mean, Indiana Jones and the Great Circle is definitely the thing that I'm the most excited about, and I'm pumped that I'm going to get to play that this year, because I was really starting to have my doubts that we were going to play that this year. Between Veilguard in October and an Indiana Jones thing coming out in December, I'm stoked about the end of 2024, which is good, because, you know, I think most people could use some reasons to be stoked about 2024. Anyway, what caught your eye? What are you excited about? Are you the one person who's really pumped about Lara Croft being into Rocket Blade Point? Let me know. I want to know if you exist. Thanks for watching, I guess. Bye.